And look how patient this is from G2. They're finally starting to creep up towards Banana, but NaVi has this single flash at the ready. Does he time it correctly?
You know what this setup's for. As soon as that contact comes through, the flash comes over and the dual Berettas swing. They're waiting for the cue to go. Hobbit is going to be peeking for the info. As soon as that comes through, the swing comes from Shiro. Bit of a tag comes through. niko, there's that flash. Shiro gets activated, finds one, and he just keeps on shooting. Not finding any further frags, so has to fall on back. But he's found that one at least, and now NaVi on the side can get into action.
Yeah, Shiro is drawing them back into the double setup now. NaVi needs to deliver something, and he won't. JKS takes him out of the back of the site, and a second on Shiro. Missing a lot of shots there on the hold. And that smoke at CT fades away as they try and boost, and that leaves them exposed in the open at CT spawn. G2 tuck in and should be picking his pistol up.
Axar will have a look with the dualies, but no need to fight. And now they do fight. They all swing together. JKS coming back. He's so low on health, but the opportunity not presenting itself to Buster. They're all going to swing. niko takes the final frag, and a strong start from G2 despite Cloud9's best efforts.
And how great that setup was as well. The flashbang was perfect. Everyone was scrambling, but Shiro just couldn't connect more than one, and really, he had to come up with the multi there with Hobbit going down immediately. Look at this peek from niko. Finds that one with ease.
Yeah, you're basically relying on Shiro to step up in that scenario, and they gave him the opportunity, right? They gave him a scenario where he probably could have got a multi-kill there, but last TV. Cloud9 fans might need to get over there and back their boys right now. Nice kill from Hobbit. Hunter looking to lead the way here. Oh, they lined up. It's a team kill in the end from niko, but he did take Shiro out of the round. G2 moving in with the bomb now. The smokes might start to fade, but they've got more to deploy. That should now allow this bomb plant.
Yeah, Hunter makes sure the site is clear, has that bomb on his shoulders, can punch in the digits. They're going to try and push on through, but the AK provides cover from JKS, and Hunter fires off a few UMP bullets. These smokes still in play. There's not a lot here for Cloud9 to work with. They do have a couple of smokes. One goes over the top two Banana, and that's going to block off JKS. He's now removed from the equation. The second through to new box just to make it difficult for niko to fight from here. But he can still tuck on through. JKS has gotten ahead, and there is no kit. They have to fight through this. And niko almost sprays two. Has to be Hunter now to collect both. Gets that first kill. NaVi taps the bomb. Hunter waiting, swinging, and getting both.
Oh, good effort in that round from Cloud9, but G2 able to hold it down at the end there. It looked like they were going to lock it in more comfortably than that once they got onto the B site, but Cloud9 won a couple of pretty impressive fights. Here's going to be the team kill from niko. Oh, Monesi ducked and then moved back up into the crosshair.
Full gun round, so they can't put too much into fighting it. NaVi is going to be staying a little bit further forward, just behind where the normal utility would land. That's going to keep it at least a little bit of information for him. Might even see a flashbang being set up for him to peek.
Hobbit tries to take contact, but Monesi's AWP too good in this occasion. And now A-Long looks vulnerable. Couple of smokes up for G2. They're still leaving niko on the lurk, so options remain open for G2. And Hunter will continue to move forward here. They are going to split this site.
Oh, Hunter comes on through. Spam doesn't come through from Library, but Buster is tucked on in. Able to get that one from his turtle position, but now he's under pressure. NaVi falls to Monesi as well, and Buster is just stuck in the back of the site while they're planting the bomb. Shiro with that AWP over in CT spawn cannot get involved.
So clinical from G2. I thought once Hunter went down, they might have troubles entering the bomb site as it wasn't the split any longer. But those kills are so fast, there's nothing the CTs can do, and niko knows B is clear. Ooh. Shiro hits the shot, but now they're going to hunt him aggressively. Oh, he's going to establish himself on this angle, but not for long enough. niko rounds the corner. Easy kill for niko, who was just lurking the entire round. And G2 with another strong start here.
Yeah, best way to negate Shiro's AWP is to just not run into it. Move it at the end before it can do too much. Very fast shot from Monesi. Denies any of these rotations. All Shiro's good for is smoke deployed. Well timed as well, although a third player starts to come over towards CT for Cloud9. At the same time, the G2 begins to walk up towards short. Monacy starts to clear angles with the AWP. Buster up on the apartments in a good position here. Axel on the side itself. Rotations start to come back now, but G2 are getting ready for this hit. Buster wants to take some space, but JKS is waiting for him. Now it's all Axel on the site, the sole defender. Rotations will come late. That smoke blocking him off, and Hooksy just walks on through. Opens up the site, gives G2 what looks like an easy 6th round.
Oh man, Cloud9 not getting anything going here. Really nice angle that JKS is holding over to the apartments. He gets to spot his opponent, and you see it's really awkward for Buster. As soon as he starts getting spammed, it just looks like such a hard fight for the CT. You can't really come back at that point because you're taking damage through the wall. And G2 are looking ruthless right now. They don't want to allow this save if possible. They do have to be a bit focused on their own economy at the same time. They're going in here.
Taking down one would be massive. Navi on the fountain, actually able to find the 2nd kill there. A difficult position to get a multi from, but is able to deliver. Hobbit falls though, and that will be an ability to do so. Navi is alone, and there are 5 G2 players about to be coming to his bomb site.
I mean, it's good that Nafi believes in magic. He has the unicorn on his gun. He's going to need it here in this round. Trapped behind the CT smoke. Decides to move forward because he's got a smoke of his own in play. Oh, they are going to come through into him. And wow, niko with an immediate headshot. Response there from Cloud9 hasn't come over in time. This is feeling like an Inferno speed run right now.
G2, Inferno any percent world record attempt.
It's hard to do it on Inferno, isn't it? Because they never go for the retakes. So you've got to wait out the bomb every time.
Well, at least if Cloud9 keep all these players alive, you don't have to reinvest the armor, and that will allow them to get out that utility that they have been lacking. So they'll be able to get a little bit more into the next round. You get the AWP back out on Shiro, but honestly, I mean, they need to start doing something because this is now a 7-0 streak for G2.
I've heard that Cloud9 are going to play a new card ahead of this round. They're going to play the Caster's Curse card. G2, they're just so good right now, Lucy. I don't think they can lose a round here.
Yeah, I don't think so. Can you imagine the storyline, the 16-0 on Inferno against Cloud9 to qualify for Paris?
There we go. And now when Cloud9 inevitably win this round.
Behind his side as well. JKS at the moment isn't lurking through, but he gets ever so closer. Shiro in the perfect position if he does peek on forward, but look at the patience from JKS. Rest of the team starts to clear on through, and JKS jiggles it. Axel does deal with Monacy though, who crept around with the AWP first towards Boiler. Now he's pinned in though. Manages to get away with the smoke. Cheeky antics from Axel. The spam from Buster does a lot. Hooksy lucky to be alive.
And now G2 need to make a mid-round call. It's niko trying to open up this B bomb site. He's going alone ahead of the rest of the pack. But CT not smoked. Warning shot from Navi. Hobbit seals the deal on that kill. And it could be around here, but JKS fighting back. And Navi stuck behind the smokes right now. G2 could get this bomb down, but they are low on health here. And they are down a man.
Here comes the flashbang, but there's a smoke in front. He can't peek off the back of it. And look at this initiative from Hooksy. He gets on close and takes the kill on Buster. Even had the read that someone could be there, but Hooksy is causing chaos only for a brief moment. Hunter in the 1 versus 3. The bomb planted falls on back towards Banana. There is no smoke to block him off, but there's only so many places he could go. Shiro gets on the angle with the AWP. Hunter swings past, but can't find the kill.
There we go, Cloud9 finally on the board here, taking a bit of initiative. Shiro the man to call for it. And then a really nice play from Axel, smoking to get away. And it's the first round where G2 get a little stressed out early by losing an early engagement. This B site hold, good enough from Cloud9. And they set up this retake successfully.
Yeah, I like it as well, right? Because...
And now... they need to see if they can continue. Navi need to take initiative, flash in for him. Oh, niko blinded. Navi actually sneaking through. That's free.
Eventually spots him out. Off niko's own smoke, giving a bit of a passage there. And now the retake comes on through towards top banana. navi has taken all of the control. xantares sitting on the other side. Might even be some further aggression here. You can see Hobbit holding some utility to set navi up. xantares is coming on forward and can't quite clear. navi finds another. Monacy hones on into the corner. Oh, spots out the player, and Monacy takes down navi. One back for G2. They start to make some moves.
Instant smoke deployed by Hobbit. He knows he needs to buy time. And it is Shiro who will arrive, but G2 with 33 seconds on the clock decide they do have time to come back to A. The utility is really lacking here for G2, and you see Cloud9 putting smokes up. They're trying to deny this entrance into this A bomb site. And Buster even has a little gap in his smoke to work with. Smoke down from G2. They need this bomb plant. 12 seconds. JKS arrives from the back, but Axel drops the bomb. They've got to get that back here. Monacy goes down, and that's the round. Nothing they can do. Axel, a man on a mission from the pit.
I mean, even if they had the utility, it would have been hard, but now it's another fight from navi, getting aggressive, a lot of damage, but no kill found. It's niko that finds that kill. JKS just about surviving. Utility thrown back and forth, but no further kill yet. Shiro wanting to get involved. niko on the other side of the half wall, falls on back, and he's been brought down to 1 HP off the back of a nade.
Yeah, G2 would have seen Shiro's name in the kill feed there because of the flash assist and the way that went down. So maybe deciding they can slow it down on banana. No need to run into a potential AWP. 2 players so low on the G2 side. There's only the 1 nade in play for Cloud9 though. So maybe not too big a deal.
Well, the flash would take niko down at this point. It wouldn't be the
first map.
Hobbit is the only one here though.
Off angle played. Might catch the first man, but niko's low. He'll be the bait, and the trade so sharp from Monacy, and that completely opens up the B bomb site.
Shiro's found the kill on the xantares over towards A, and that's the signal that he's not here. They can accelerate onto B, can make their way through. Rotation might come, but that bomb is already on the site. Looking to get planted now, and there's plenty of utility for G2 to work with here. So many smokes and molotovs to block off these positions.
Yeah, those smokes might come into play here. Molly down from Monacy early. Cloud9 slowly assemble the retake. They have kits. They have smokes to work with, but G2 have just smoked CT themselves. The time is going so far here. They're getting locked out for a long, long time on the Cloud9 side.
The last incendiary goes down, and they haven't even been able to look in. The utility doing everything. Hunter finds another. And they can't even save any players here. Everybody falling for Cloud9. Axel, he's going to go down with the bomb. Blown out of the server. And G2 back in the game.
I mean, that's just perfect post-plant utility for G2. niko gets the initial opener on banana. Then this trade from Monacy, so important. It gets them onto the B site without the need for much utility usage themselves. And that's why they have...
Prettiest.
Oh, wow, Axel.
I like this. Axel getting aggressive. Comes all the way down. Monacy back turned. Axel removes him, but now he's under pressure, but it doesn't matter. Rises up for another. navi's aggression nets one as well. And before you know it, it's just JKS left.
He may be savage, but this is impossible. Waiting behind the smoke to try and give this round a go. All right, the molly into position, trying to see if he can isolate any fights. Does give away where he is, and now he will molly into under. I mean, he's really trying to do something, maybe some damage, but not meant to be. Axel closes out. That aggressive play down mid pays off for him. And that is a play you'll see a lot of teams run where at first it's Axel pushing down mid, but it's also a flash from navi on banana. And the way he throws the flash means it lands towards banana, so it doesn't blind Axel. It lands on Axel's right when he's looking at the wall, right? The wall blocks.
They're going to be in front of it. navi on the site. He's the one that's going to be hunted here, but he's able to find one with that MP9. JKS gets one back, but Shiro is here. He's collected a couple. Still some kills coming on through here, but Hobbit, he's here before they're even ready. The spam on through almost takes down JKS. This clutch, well, Might not be the 1v5, but still incredibly difficult for him to pull off. And Hobbit, easy enough for him to come through and collect, although needs to reposition here so he doesn't burn.
He's got it. And for Cloud9, finally finding their way into this map. 4 out of the 5 last rounds have gone their way. And G2, not a bad idea, trying to quickly pop into B. You saw, for a second, it looked like NaVi might have been caught from first oranges. And Shiro commits to this position, gets the second shot to land. They think they can get the AWP, but they can't. Bomb plant means G2 have a bit of... They don't have Banana. They do at least have Shiro scoped in on top mid, but that's about to be severed away from him if he's not careful here. Smoke actually goes behind, but Shiro misses his opportunity.
Going for the wide swing as well, and well, he gets the kill, but the trade immediate from Huxi. Hobbit can't really commit too hard here. Meanwhile, niko is just taking the B site by himself. Buster is still tucked on in here, not accounted for at New Box, and he's just hiding, waiting to see if this wrap comes. Look at this position from Hobbit. Gifted a kill onto Huxi. Buster can still get activated, swings on out, takes down niko. What do these remaining players do? JKS and Monacy. It looked like it was going to be the big hit, and Cloud9 believe it.
No way.
This late rotate, they're going to find a pathway through.
I mean, G2 don't know it's completely clear, but they should get onto the site before anyone can respond. Oh, the smoke was awkward, but Monacy wins the fight anyway. And now this post plant is so winnable. It's favored for G2.
Hobbit so low, as is Monacy, but he has the AWP. And he is honed in on that library. Smoke comes forward to allow the CTs to progress, and immediately Monacy responds by moving back towards pit. Peering around it, misses the shot, but repositions, and he doesn't miss that one. One more player coming on through, Buster. Looking for any sign of life from G2. Knows where Monacy is, but Monacy's not quite facing yet. Tucked on through, playing with his food, and it's Monacy that strikes.
Monacy doing everything for G2. It looked like that round was going to be going the way of Cloud9, but they find a mid-round move. And for Cloud9, well, maybe they just got lost in the mid-round. Buster playing super safe on B. Seemed like they were so certain it was going to be that play, but Monacy landing all these shots.
Feels almost necessary here. Once again, niko very fast up Banana, and he's going to catch Hobbit flipping. Oh, niko! He can taste Paris, and he's coming with a fury.
niko has been exerting so much pressure on this B side of the map. This is what he does solo so often. Just keeps you guessing.
Bomb has been planted.
Buster about to drop onto the head. Hunter will take him out. And it's about to be 10 rounds here. There's no way around it.
Shiro, nice flick onto Monacy, but no chance here in this retake. They have to go for it. Huxi gets a little bit closer. Axel given a kill here. Now you get a little scared with that position from Huxi sitting in the smoke. But surely he's going to catch this timing. Coming through from behind, Huxi collects one. And Shiro, well, he's got absolutely no hope here. A shot through the smoke and the knife comes out.
As a big supporting cast.
Look at those odds on the left side of the screen with Team Unicorn. 10-1 right now for Cloud9 to come back into this. They would need a pistol start here in the second half.
Oh my god, look at this stack from G2. Cloud9 are about to run into it.
Yeah, it's really well set up for them. Hunter taken out first. Hobbit clears out the apartments.
Yeah, it's unfortunate there for Hunter. That felt like a position guaranteed for a kill. Off the back of it, Cloud9 start to move, but not ready for JKS. Up in the same position, and he's found a double. Monacy in the pit as well, and everybody is here. Shiro does get one back, but there's still 2 players here. Monacy gets another, and they're jumping on out. Monacy looking to try and keep them in this. Runs out of bullets and can't connect the knife. niko, though, he's arrived. The bomb in his grasp, the HE over. Oh, dumped him.
niko throws the net on in and doesn't even have to fight with Shiro. Doesn't even have to dance with Shiro on the other side of things. Just sends the net through, wins the round, and G2 start off the second half well.
Yeah, and Hunter in that position in the apartments early. They clear that out, and why would you expect JKS to just be sitting in that corner? You think it's going to be a crossfire if he's there, so they don't even clear it properly. Pretty cool way to bait and switch that pistol. Nine's hit. But at the same time, close range, the MP9 can't shred. They're going to go contact.
After up on top of the boost. Axel moving through at the front of the pack. Cloud9 still behind the smoke, but here they come right through it. xantares in defense gets one. Hunter up on top of the elevated position. It's just too easy for him. Just Buster left, and that force buy is cleaned up.
Banana battles ensue. Nades going both ways. niko wants revenge for some of those nades he took. Doesn't land.
JKS clears apartments. Doesn't see Buster around the area, and niko needs to be careful. Here they come, he gets one. I thought he was about to go down without anything there, Lucy, but handles Axel. NaVi swiftly replies, and now Monacy looking to claim information, seeing that they are not top banana. They have retreated back down.
Unbelievable. niko gets a kill there, pulls that one out of the hat, and at least keeps things even. Monacy's information play allows a rotation, so now they can have 3 players here over on A. Hunter and JKS. Such capable pairs of hands on the site. xantares holding the rotate. Cloud9 making their intentions clear here with the utility early. Don't have to commit. They are going to start moving up.
I mean, no smokes remaining. I feel like they might have to commit to this A site now.
JKS dropping in behind the pit smoke. 35 seconds left. Util trickling on in. Hunter tucked up in the corner. Elevated on the box, just gets away with one. JKS from pit, only one for him as well. And Cloud9 have a chance to get through the site because Buster swings out of the apartments, leaving just Monacy. And he was over towards B. He's quickly found his way towards the library. If Monacy pulls this round off.
Late scope so he's not hurt on the approach.
If he wins this, the backs of Cloud9 will be absolutely smashed apart. Throws the smoke down to allow him to separate these fights into 1v1s. The balcony player of Buster not peeking, not giving him a chance. Now Monacy's chances of winning this round shrink dramatically. He's just going to have to run away. The time ticking on, no opportunity given over to him. And so he just slinks on back into the archway. He's being pursued, but he'll get away. Oh, can't get up there right now. And he's under a lot of scrutiny from Shiro. And Monacy holds on to the AWP. Good round for Cloud9 to find, though.
Yeah, very solid trades onto the site here. You see the initial 1-for-1. NaVi very quick then. They get this instant trade onto the site, and a nice turnaround from Shiro onto JKS. Good to see Shiro delivering.
Be Lucy.
Yeah, trading back and forth with the utility. Monacy is over here, though, to support on B with that AWP. Flash comes over. He's forced off, but doesn't fire off the shot. Doesn't want to let them know, but misses the flick. Axel finds him behind the Molotov.
Oh, fire's burning.
Ooh.
Axel luckily gets away from the flames in time, but he puts him too wide, and xantares swings and finds him alone. xantares will take that every day. But xantares is alone on this B site, and look how far away the rotation is if they commit in here. They're just holding down, gambling on the A play.
He gets the smoke.
If xantares can deliver and smoke off and just delay them and try and funnel them back into the A setup, that's the best case scenario. But Cloud9 not intending to hit that A site.
Yeah, man. I mean, maybe he doesn't need the smoke. Maybe it's the AWP of xantares. We'll see instead.
He was the star on Vertigo. Maybe he can do it here again. They haven't budged over on the A site. xantares has to do everything here. That smoke is well timed, though. You can see he's repositioning. Worried about a wrap because no one's even covering that.
It looks like at this point, this round is if xantares goes off, wins the round, then brilliant. But if he goes down without much of a fight here, it's likely G2 just saved the 3 players immediately. And that's probably the call a long time ago. xantares not getting anything here. He might try and deny the bomb plant, but not getting the shots to land just yet. And even when he does, it's not enough to take down the player on the other side of the coffins. G2 have made the save call. Cloud9 adds 7.
Yeah, Buster taken down very low. If only they'd done a bit of damage, it would have been a different story. But definitely looking better from Cloud9. I mean, even there, you see, Shiro instantly moving in and taking that fight against HooXi. And I think that sort of cutthroat nature is what we need to see. They get to steal away the AWP as well. And they will all get away safely down Banana. For G2, 3 rifles saved, but not much money for the rest of the gang.
It's kind of unfortunate HooXi does go down with that AWP. Like, you don't mind what he goes for there, but if he had just gotten away, feels like he has to make the hero play here, certainly. Flash over the top. Getting it close, Flash set him up, but no luck. Axile dodges and takes him down.
He was caught by the flash, though, as he tried to round the corner. He was already blinded, so couldn't really catch the timing with the flash. It does put Hunter in an almost impossible position here. He can't retreat. He can't go for the safe call. He just has to frag out and see what he can do here. And it is just the most likely scenario, which was 1 kill and get traded. That's another round for Cloud9 and another save for G2. But look what they're saving. It's a P250 and a smoke on Monacy, and a FAMAS and a flash. He wants some Kevlar here for JKS. It's not like you're saving a huge amount here.
Yeah, a bit of success on these Banana fights now for Cloud9. I think the last couple of rounds is really the cleanest they've looked in this entire series. The way they've been taking sites and trading so efficiently. See if they can keep it up when G2 have full guns and full utility on deck. Still a fairly long way to go here for Cloud9. But brought back to a 13-8 scoreline.
3 in a row definitely won't go astray. Quite enough to be on fire. Yeah, Axile wasn't even blinded by that. No issue. It is indeed B. Conventional, so you're not really ready for this. Should be good for a kill if they do walk into it.
I mean, the interesting thing on the Cloud9 side is they might not expect the low buy in this round. So maybe this stack on long, for example, is something that could catch them out.
Wow, that's a huge 9 points of damage there from that HE.
Yeah, not really going to be making too much of an effect on the Cloud9 utility numbers. They're going to be going back towards Banana again. Axel's already been here, clearing out the sandbags and the car. For poor HooXi, he's once again here alone. They're going to single him out on the site. There's nothing he can do here. They're really hoping they walk into that stack on the A bomb site, but it's not the case.
I mean, he was given so many smokes here to hold it, and they eventually just have to force the issue. Running on through, HooXi swings on out, but yeah, that's it.
Swing and a miss on that one.
Buster still over towards A. Maybe that's where the action will start to unfold. Buster can catch a few of these G2 players around the area. But another round for Cloud9.
Yeah, it's just a little unfortunate. You can see what they're going for there. The stack in play on A, and then you leave HooXi with 4 sets of smokes just to continually keep that angle held. But eventually, the patience wears thin, and Cloud9, they're onto the ruse.
Yeah, Cloud9's spotting a couple of players here, so they'll know exactly now that this was the low buy, and that they have to be ready for the full buy in the next. For G2, it's been a little quiet in recent rounds. Some round losses, some low buys back to back, but their money is so good now. So they will get a perfect buy into this round. And the question is, do G2 want to take any risks on their opening maneuvers? Do they want to go for any aggression now that they finally have guns out? Or do they just want to play a standard CT round? Damage on the T side.
They really are, and Axel might cause a few extra problems here for HooXi. Once again attacked by nades, and Axel. Smoke's going to start fading away, and he has a chance here to take out HooXi, and he will not miss that opportunity. G2 down a player, and a lot of time left in this round.
His chances were very low on that flash setup with the HP he had. niko is here on B by himself, and we've seen how much Cloud9 like to come here. This time around, that smoke is going to deter them. They're going to be making their way back as a group in towards mid. G2 are again leaning heavily towards the A-bomb site.
That AWP of Monacy has been posted on top mid the whole round. Hunter here alongside him. And the utility is really lacking from Cloud9. They might just go for the apartments pop hit.
JKS has to come up big.
Not the weapon for the job usually, but here we go. JKS just good for one. Now Monacy, quick shot up towards balcony. His teammates being pulled out of play, but Monacy is starting to deliver. Is that a thunderstorm or is that lightning? No scope to the headshot. Monacy is a beast.
G2 needed someone, and it's Monacy, the least experienced player on the team, who steps up for them.
Steps needed to qualify themselves to the major.
Yeah, but that one's going to put a little bit of gusto into those steps. xantares and NaVi trading kills. niko down, a little bit of a worry. Shiro looking for this fight, flicks on down, but xantares dodges. Takes that as his signal to fall on back.
And now look at this from Cloud9, straight into top mid. It's Monacy here again.
Here he comes, right into the top mid fight. Monacy puts Shiro in the grave. And a 4 versus 3 as the time ticks under 1 minute. G2 pushing forward and in pole position to grab map and series point. Monacy heads to the library. Looks to silence Hobbit. The scope though, that's the noise that gives him away. And Hobbit gets away from Hunter.
JKS, look at this position he's stuck in, hounded from every angle, spotted as well, shoulder revealed, and as he swings, NaVi able to remove him. Hunter in the library, coming on back through as the bomb gets planted, but his help in xantares is so far away, and they've smoked him off.
Wow, what a recovery to the round here for Cloud9. That looks so good for G2. And just the detail of Hobbit moving through the library, hearing the scope of Monacy, that is the engagement that ends up costing G2 the round because Hunter isn't able to even get the trade because Hobbit gets away.
It's a shame because Monacy looked like he had the read as well, right? The way he played up next to that smoke. Felt like he knew what was coming next. But Hobbit pulls a fast one on him.
Yeah, you could see Monacy trying to clear it, just didn't quite spot him in that position. And so it's one hero round for G2, and then back to some Cloud9 success. I don't know if G2 can rely on those solo plays to just carry them through these last 2 rounds. Cloud9 looking sharp. JKS just felt so...
A master of this position. Knows when to fight, knows when to stick around.
Knows when to fold him. And he'll drop further back. Now Hunter boosted up in towards CT. We've seen him use this position to devastating effect already for G2 on the CT side. And Cloud9 gather their forces in Banana. Is this 3-man B setup for G2 the round that would give them 15? Or will Cloud9 remain in limbo? They could still go back to A here. Lots of time.
If they go to B, this stack is so deadly, this positioning.
xantares got the smoke on B, and he's not even going to use it aggressively. He's going to use it to extinguish the molly.
Set niko up, why wouldn't you?
Because that smoke, if you leave it super late in the round, might actually persuade Cloud9 to go towards A instead, right? And you don't want them to go towards that side of the map. You want them to come in to this B setup. This is your strongest point of the map in defense.
What are Cloud9 doing? They've got no time here. They've got to commit to this, but they've only got 3 hits.
It's looking good. niko on the boost, just
back.
1, but there's so many players here. And now they're running back to A, but there's still 2 players on this side of the map. JKS stops Hobbit from taking a step further, and Shiro in mid with absolutely no time. It's 15 rounds for G2. 1 more round, and they're heading to Paris. Shiro doesn't even save the op.
So solid from G2. They have that stack on B, which they're confident with, and that allows them to keep a couple of players on A, and winning those fights on A means Cloud9 trying to go back is just never going to work.
All Cloud9 had that entire round was the banana control. They didn't take any space towards top mid, so G2 never felt under pressure. We saw that late, very late smoke employed towards quad that JKS is playing around. They're just given every freedom in that round.
Break the previous RMR. No major in Rio. And niko, he gets burned out at the beginning of this one. 4 versus 5 now for G2. Cloud9 put themselves in a comfortable spot. If they attack in B right now, it is just xantares. And the remaining forces of G2 are so far away that they wouldn't be able to even consider retaking or rotating back to this side of the map. It would be a safe call if they attack B right now.
It's just the gamble, the mind games here, hoping that that utility thrown out, hoping what HooXi can deliver here is enough to deter Cloud9.
Yeah, and again, HooXi's got more smokes, so that's part of the reason. He can try and delay longer, but we've seen him be solo B before and not be able to use these smokes to defend.
Yeah, even if he does use these smokes, he has to get enough done to warrant the G2 rotate and retake attempt.
It's actually a gap in the smoke.
Oh, okay.
No.
He wants to work it.
All right, HooXi.
HooXi the Unraveler.
There's still no rotate. He's got to go massive. Oh, they
They
realize.
smoke, they know. There's a slight gap in that. HooXi's chances now shrink. And they've actually given him a nice exit plan, so I think he should take that. It's a deal he will make with Cloud9. He will slither away. Cloud9 will take their 11th round, and this game is not done yet.
That's why every single time you see these banana fights, you realize how intense they are. All it takes is a single kill, and it can be the decisive factor in the round. And I think it's just that shot landing that slows niko. Yeah.
niko does not want to step into the flames this time. He's brought one of his favorite teammates along. It's Monacy to try and hold B again this time. Naded down to 40 health.
He didn't want to move because he wanted to keep holding the angle.
Well, it might pay off for him. His patience, his bravery is standing in the same spot, but niko, he feels the wrath of Axel right around the corner. Flash gets Monacy off the angle and also blinds niko to set up that opening kill.
What a read here. Oh no, Monacy, I thought he was going to rotate to A, but not the case. Cloud9 come back and there's only 2 CTs here.
Same start to the round, but a different finish. Going back towards A this time, and the 2-2 split.
Oh,
that
Hunter's
might be
leaving.
dangerous.
Oh, Hunter is going back towards spawn. He's rotating over towards B. It's the completely wrong call. JKS, he's inside of the pit, and without a hero play, without an absolute monstrous hold, this round is perfect for Cloud9.
He knows it. He knows he has to do something here. Repositioning. Gets up onto the site, onto the box.
I don't even think 2 would be enough. He probably needs 3.
If they come in all together, time is an issue here. 20 seconds on the clock. JKS up on the box, getting spammed on through. Not even being given a chance here. Able to find that first kill and can't quite connect the second.
Save, surely.
Surely, it's just the immediate save call. Hunter is hoping. Maybe if he sticks around, maybe the bomb came a little bit late, but they had already crossed on over. But I like the Hunters there just in case, that small percentage chance that the bomb is at the back of the pack coming in. If you drop it, maybe it costs them a few seconds, but nafany trying to cut off that save. Hunter survives that scare and is able to get away. Oh, G2 make the wrong play, they make the wrong read, they rotate to the wrong bomb site. And Cloud9 find the way through again.
Well, more often than not, Cloud9 have been going for that B hit after they find that opener, right? So they pull up a different strat this time around, go back towards A, and that's some success.
Couple of rounds now where G2 get the wrong read. And there's not many more remaining in regulation. You save enough probably to get a good buy again. Yeah, that flash, how good was that on Banana? It blinded both players, it looked like. Certainly allowed the fight to get isolated.
This only adds an advantage to niko's spot with his smoke, right? So he should be good for this, and they're going to check him. They're so ready for it. A very popular boost at this level. And they realize once they limit all the positions, they're just on a checklist right now, just checking off each possible position they could be in.
Great way to peek it, but now Cloud9 come back to A. Monacy has given up top mid, and Hunter's rotating away from long. That's a huge gap that they have to be concerned about here.
We saw what Monacy did last time. He can pull up the repeat.
And we've seen what he's capable of. Cloud9 know it. So they're going to boost over a scope. What a smart play this is. Monacy is considering it. How intelligent from Monacy. Playing well above his years. And now stands within the site. They creep around the backside of the smoke. Axel and Hobbit converge on the site together. And once again, systematically remove the defensive elements. G2 crumble on the A site. And it's 13 now for Cloud9.
And the way it feels right now is the way G2 have to win this game is with a big individual play. I don't feel like, with how Cloud9 are playing, G2 are going to be able to stop them. Cloud9 looks so solid on these site takes. They always seem to get the rotate away from G2. every single round. They're getting into position at the right time, hitting the weaker site, and it's making it almost impossible for G2 right now.
G2 are being forced to play Cloud9's game over towards Banana. That's where the entire focus of the CT half is. Where's the aggressive plays out towards apartments, towards mid that we saw C9 pulling out a lot on their CT side, right? It's very common to do these plays, but G2 is so focused on that side of the map at the moment.
I mean, maybe this is a round where you take one of those risks we were talking about. You want to get these rifles involved. Hooksy keeping one of them, niko with the other.
This is a buy that's setting you up for the 30th round. Unless something magical happens, niko, he could be the man that makes that magic. The M4 in his grasp, fighting forward in Banana. Axar on the other side, the spam lined on up, niko finds the opener.
And for G2, that's got to feel so good. Finally an opening towards Banana. Finally, they've got an advantage in this fight.
Yeah, Axar with a risky spam. niko hears it, niko knows it. We haven't seen Cloud9 have to fight from the man deficit. How do they approach this scenario?
Cloud9 have been great at making G2 sort of outplay themselves at times in this half. They've sent Hunter back over towards A. The two sharpest tools in the shed defending this B site. Monty and niko, and oh my god! Hobbit swings right into the kill, and Monty must deliver. All the pressure of this round on this young man's shoulders, and the Deagle finds the first. Hunter's come to help him. It's now Hobbit and Shiro left alone, and G2 looking to qualify for Paris. A couple of kills away from it. Monty finally forced away from the back of the site.
Time. 10 seconds.
That's all they have. They know this. They commit, and the bomb will go down, but it's just Shiro, and Hooksy denies.
G2 have done it.